But we can help our dealers keep a handle on it just at a glance using TPS Live.
Now, one of my favorite parts of TPS Live is the report section. It is so simple, and keep in mind, once again, everything comes directly from that appointment card or just changing the results right here on your appointment ledger. But if you go to your report section, I can look and see, whatever date range I wanted and look and see exactly what happened with each and every part of our total program. Owner referrals, customer books, non-owner referrals, registrations in and out, new dealer business, and of course other. And by looking across that, you can check your holdups on all that, of course how many sales you got from it, closing percentages in each of your programs, everything that you would see on the grid report of your total program. Now I could go up to the dealer section and individually pull up each individual dealer's total program and look at it in depth, or I could just go to the listed report, and in the listed report for, let's say, contest purposes or whatever, you want to see which person in office did the most dealers. Well, simply by clicking on the dealer icon, it'll automatically sort from the least to the most or from the most to the least, whichever you preferred. You can see who had the best hold-up percentages, who had the tops in sales, who had the tops in net sales. E-factor, of course, is extremely important. The E-factor for some was going to be better than others, and this particular office it was 5.8. I can also check, many of us do hire people to come in and get on the phones in the evenings, and it's very simple. You can just go to sets and you can see what the holdup was for every individual in the office that actually set an appointment. Now back up to the grid report. And you can see also, like I said, in each program, it has an E-factor listed. How many dealers were in the office, the dealer demo average, opportunity cards that were brought in, etc. All the information that we look at when we look at a total program. Now what I want to show you is a supervisor's point of view. Many times we have more than just one office. Well, first of all, I'll show you what it looks like from the appointment ledger. If you were a supervisor, this is the way you would look at an appointment ledger. In other words, all we really need to see is everything from the type of appointment over. We don't need to have any of the customer information on there. I can also look at the gift incentive board from a supervisor's point of view, include sub-offices, hit refresh, and what will come up is my actual, if I was an RGD with all these offices, or I was a satellite with all these offices, or if I was a regional with all these offices, I could actually look at my actual gift incentive board and exactly what was going on with the appointments in my deal. Now in the reports section, once again, you have all your E-factors, your total number of dealers, exactly what is going on in your deal total program for whatever date range you feel like you'd like to look at. Now, I can do it like that. I can also go to the listed report, include my sub-offices, and look at every office individually. If I was running contest and I was running a contest on net sales, simply go over to net sales and you can see exactly who was doing the best job in net sales. If I wanted to see who was doing the most demos, of course, same thing. You just go over there and you can click it and you can contest everybody or get the results of contest just by simply looking at this. Another nice thing about this particular report, and it's extremely unique, is that I could check a total program for strictly my customer books. And I could look at each office and see how each office was doing on a customer book program and what their E-factors are. I could also look at simply owners. I could look at new dealer business. I could look at who was bringing in the most in opportunities as well as who had the best registration program. And not only am I looking at a registration program for each office that we're tracking, but I can also just check on the registration call-ins, I can check on the registration call-outs, or if I just want to check registration and see who was the best job of getting appointments set, then TPS Live tracks every single bit, every detail that you're ever going to need as far as a total program. This saves you hours of time. And once again, every bit of it comes strictly from an appointment card. Once again, let me reiterate the importance of having your offices, especially if you have multiple offices, on TPS Live. Once again, it's very difficult for anyone to manipulate the numbers for contest purposes. Once an appointment goes on, it cannot be changed, and you are able to look on a daily basis. You will know daily, weekly, monthly who in your organization is on track for a contest. And when you have this type of information and you visit offices, by going up to a dealer and say, boy, you are halfway there. I just noticed yesterday that you are on your way to our latest trip contest, and we can't wait to see you there. I mean, just by knowing what's going on, it certainly does help you in promoting any contest that you have going on. The reason is because you have live, up-to-minute information on exactly what's going on in your contest.